Hey you guys, welcome back. In my car, obviously just drove down to the tunnel, generally walk down to the tunnel, but today I am doing my first ever large lettuce harvest. So I drove down because I'm going to try to get this lettuce harvested as quickly as possible and then get it back to our little wash station that is at the house, get it packaged up, and actually try to sell some lettuce for the first time. It's June 1st right now. It's 73 degrees outside. It is mid-morning. I actually intended to get out here a little bit earlier this morning, but that's just the way life goes. There are some things that you can harvest, some crops you can harvest, and it doesn't necessarily matter if it's really hot outside. Lettuce is not one of those crops. So early morning, well, mid-morning harvest, 73 degrees out. I do have my shade cloth on my tunnel. I'm going to try to be pretty quick about this and then get it back to the wash station, wash it up, package it up, and get it in the fridge so it stays good and crisp and not wilted. So we did put the shade cloth on the tunnel, I guess it was 2 days ago, so it's actually really nice in here right now. I mean, it's 73 degrees out, so it's not just torture outside, but it's even nicer when you step into the tunnel because the shade cloth is on. The lettuce I have in here is two types of Salanova. Unfortunately, they're both a green variety. I could have sworn that I started a red variety, but anyways, when they germinated and got to go, and I realized that I had two green varieties. Ideally, I wanted at least like one red variety in there just so it would look prettier in the bag, but whatever, we're gonna work with what we got. I got two green varieties of Salanova. This is the first time I've grown Salanova, and I'll tell you, I started this lettuce without a plan, and I don't think that that is a good market gardening strategy. Any crop that you grow, I think you need to have a plan for where you're gonna sell it, who your market is, and I pretty much just started this lettuce, put it in the ground, and then it did really well, and then I was kind of scrambling to figure out what I was going to do with it, but I'm happy to say that I did find a location to sell it at. I had to get a little creative. I asked around, got told no a lot because a lot of people already have farmers and places they're getting their lettuce from, so this is just kind of a last minute thing. If you've been following along with me for any length of time, you may know that I am a group fitness instructor kind of on the side. I do that a little bit here and there. And I got to thinking, well, what if I was able to rent a little bit of space at the gym that I teach at and market and sell some of my produce there? Because, you know, I mean, people that come to the gym, they're obviously wanting to eat a little healthier anyways. A lot of times they're willing to spend a little more on their food. So I reached out to the gym owner, who's also a friend, asked her, and she was all for it. So I've basically I'm renting a little bit of refrigerator space, a little bit of shelf space, and I'm going to be putting some of my produce out there. So kind of the test run is going to be this lettuce. I'm going to try to get it packaged up today and get it over there today and see how it goes. Okay, so I did want to show you how I'm growing this. So like I said, it does get really hot in here. It does get really hot in Arkansas in the summertime. I mean, like brutally hot at times. Salanova is supposed to be one of those lettuces that does a little bit better in the heat, which is why I tried it out. This is the first time I'm growing it. And I intentionally kind of put it under my tomatoes here to kind of keep it shaded. We also, like I said, we have the shade cloth on. And I told you I had two varieties of Salanova, but now I'm going to take that back and I'm going to say I have three varieties. I don't know what they're called. I'm going to have to go back and look at the seed packet, but I'll get out of here. Get. I'm going to go back and look at the seed packet, and I will put it in the description of the video what varieties I'm growing. But I've got this, I want to say this is called like Butterhead or Butter Crunch or something like that, but butter something or another. I've got this variety. I've got this variety here, and then this is the one that I actually thought was a red variety. I've got that going in as well. So they're all green, three different varieties. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest them and wash them and mix them up and put them in an 8-ounce bag and market them that way. Okay, so I've already harvested half of it really. I'm leaving some here and there just because I've only got, in terms of fridge space that I'm renting out, I've only got like one shelf. So obviously I don't want to like over harvest and then I don't have enough space to store it. So harvested half of it. I just kind of want to see how it's going to go at the gym. I'm going to harvest the other half. I was going to show you, this is what I'm using to harvest with. A viewer, one of you guys actually sent me this a while back, and it is like the best little knife. The best little knife. I don't even know how you say that. Opinel. Ooh, I thought that was a bug. Super sharp little knife, easy to harvest with. Definitely recommend it. But yeah, I'm gonna get this other half harvested, and then we'll take it down and we'll wash it together. So we're back at the official wash station. I've already got, I don't know, this is maybe a third to half of the lettuce that I harvested. It's gonna go through this bubbler. I'm about to turn it on, it gets pretty loud. So I've got it turned off for now. It's gonna go through the bubbler, and then it goes into the spinner, and then the third station is a drying rack. There are some fans right up there to dry the lettuce, and then from there we'll package it up. But yeah, I'm gonna time lapse this just because it's gonna be loud, so there's no point in me talking over it, and you guys can kind of get the gist of it. Went ahead, everything's washed and dried and ready to be packaged up. For now, I'm just using these gallon size plastic bags with a little, whatever you call these, twist ties. I'm doing 8-ounce bags just because that seems to be pretty standard size. I'm gonna be charging $6 per bag because I know somebody's gonna ask how much I'm charging. And I think that's just something that you need to decide for yourself. Look around, see what other organic lettuce mixes are going for at the grocery store, and you know what other farmers are selling it for as well, because in my opinion your product is probably worth a little more than what the grocery store is selling. But I'm going to be selling mine for $6 a bag, so I'm going to go ahead and get this packaged up. Bagged lettuce mix is officially dropped off at the gym. You can see it's slight change of plans when I was packaging it up. I'm doing 6 ounce bags for $5 a bag. As I started to pack it, I realized 8 ounces was going to really be cramming it in there. These are gallon size bags, and the 8 ounces was just going to be a little too much, I felt like. So I did 6 ounce bags at $5 a piece. Okay guys, had to hop back in my car because there were people coming and going at the gym, and it's a little awkward to be filming yourself when people are watching. So hop back in the car, fingers crossed for successful selling of the lettuce. I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop on that as time goes on, let you know how well it's selling, if it's selling at all. On to the next task of the day. So I will let you guys go, and I'll catch you next time.